Hello, this is William McKissock with Schooley Mitchell, your expense reduction specialist. And remember the word of caution, this is not my day job. I am an expense reduction specialist, but I do want to help promote businesses across social media. And today we're having a little bit of fun. We have a very busy and important person, Adrian Thacker, who's traveling, driving. So we're having a drive show today, a little bit with Adrian. Good morning, Adrian.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Let me tell the viewers a very brief overview of what you do, and then we'll get into some questions and you can tell us a little bit more. So Adrian Thacker is the owner of Proficiency Background Service. It's a criminal background service for businesses hiring employees. It's kind of self-explanatory, I think, in the title. Adrian, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you get into this business of criminal background services.
All right, sounds good. I mean, the short version is I was going to school for aerospace, electrical, mechanical engineering, just getting into Embry-Riddle while still working in distribution. One of the largest companies that the company at the time utilized to do the background checks messed up my background background check, and I realized shortly after that they outsourced about 98% of their work to different countries, which I don't believe is safe at all. And I can imagine everybody else agree with that as well. So it took me about 4.5 years of studying. Once I realized this is what I want to do, help others, help companies, and started in 2018.
Fantastic. So tell me a little bit, what does a criminal background service do? What's the actual ins and outs of the daily business?
Oh man, there's quite a few things that goes into it. We want to check every database there is in the country to help us pull any type of records. So we have the National Criminal Database, the sex offender searches, 7-year criminal county, where we're accessing courthouses throughout the country to pull records and make sure everything is, up to standards.
Fantastic. So if I was a company and I'm looking to hire some employees and I want to have the backgrounds checked for criminal activity, why would I use your company over and above the competition? Because there is other companies does this, as you say.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of companies to go for. So, I mean, the best thing to do, one, call around, check for prices. Sometimes there's price gouging going on in this industry. Two, I studied this industry for 4.5 years before jumping out. So every record we pull, every part of our process we do internally ourselves. All our teammates, we learn the ins and outs of this industry, and we use the best methods possible to stay in compliance.
Yeah, it's a bit like almost like hiring a tradesman and the owner works in the business. They're going to be invested in the business, and that's kind of what you're saying there. So any viewers watching this, if you're a business and you're looking to hire employees and you want to have a criminal background check done, see Adrian's detail under his portion of the video. So Adrian, obviously COVID is a big question I'm asking everybody. How has COVID affected your business in the last year and a half?
That's a good question. So actually, when COVID came about, that's when I just opened my first office in Orlando. So I was crazy nervous, honestly, and I'm sure everybody else was. But at that time, I decided to pivot to see where, to assure still consistent growth, and we implemented level 2 fingerprinting. With that, it helped us be able to do background screens for individuals with licenses like real estate license, or they're going to work for assisted living facilities and so on. We actually picked up quite a bit of clients during that time. I mean, even though a lot of people were affected, we were actually blessed enough to continue to grow and scale.
Oh, fantastic. So I'm glad that worked out for you, because I know it's been difficult for a lot of businesses and a lot of spaces during the COVID crisis. So as a final thought, Adrian, do you work just in Florida, just in Tampa Bay, or do you work across the country?
We work across the country. We are actually growing, looking at Ohio. Hopefully that something will be set in stone by the end of this month. But yeah, we have clients in California, Ohio. Actually, we have one client in, actually 2 clients in Canada. So even though we are based in Florida, we have access to across the nation. And we actually have clients not only across the nation, but in different countries as well.
Yeah, that's similar to us because we operate in the North America. Like my office, we look at clients anywhere in the United States or Canada. So it's interesting you look at Canadian clients as well. Well, Adrian, that is absolutely fantastic. I haven't had anybody on the show that does this kind of work and provides this kind of service. It's kind of new for me, and it's fun to do it while you're driving. And it's testament to how busy he is. Adrian is very busy. That's why we're doing this on the road. It's a little bit different for me, and it's fun, I'm sure, for anybody watching this video. So, Adrian, thank you very much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you for having me.
Thank you, Adrian. I'll now hand it over to Dave for the weather.